Hi, and welcome to Physical Geology for the spring semester of 2019. And today I want to go over our Canvas homepage and the syllabus and really kind of look at the modules tab here, which is where the course is presented. So on the homepage, I have some information on the textbook and on the lab book. Expand this field here or download the information, but these are instructions on how to order your lab kit. This course, you will not be able to pass this course without the lab kit. The kit may take up to 6 days to arrive. Our first labs aren't due till the second week of the semester, which would be February 10th. So there's plenty of time for you to get your lab book. For the first week, I have a couple other assignments that we'll be doing for lab in this class. Let's take a look at the syllabus here. So this course starts Monday, January 28th, and it goes through May 25th, which is a Saturday. I'm going to extend the course an additional day just to give you another extra day till that Sunday to get all the course assignments completed. At the top here is my contact information. Available on campus for office hours during these times. However, we could always arrange a live chat on Canvas or maybe a Skype session, so we can communicate that through emails and then maybe set a time up there. So I'm available pretty much any time. And then again, this course, you need the textbook and you need the lab kit. Again, the lab kit's essential for completing the hands-on portion of this 4-unit lecture lab course. Again, over here we have information on the lab kit. One thing when you do order your lab kit, and I spell this out in the handout that's on the home page, but when you sign up with esciencelabs.com, they're going to ask you for a university or college, and they have us under West Valley Community College. So don't enter West Valley College because it won't find you or find our kit. You need to enter West Valley Community College. So once you do that and set up your account, then you enter kit 75555 with no spaces, and then that'll guide you to the custom kit for this course. Again, you're going to need to read through the syllabus because I do have a syllabus quiz that's due on February 3rd, which is on that Sunday. And in fact, if you look at the contract, what I call it here, is we're presenting the course on the Canvas LMS. So LMS is for the Learning Management System. So here is where all the course information, assignments, handouts, all that will be available on Canvas through this LMS. And the key thing is it's all going to be under this modules tab. So think of the modules as like maybe chapters or topic assignments. And under that modules, I'll have the reading assignments for that specific chapter and handouts or discussion forums and lab assignments will be in there as well. Each module, each discussion, each topic that we'll do will have a learning guide. And that learning guide is sort of like a checklist of things you need to do for that week. What assignments are required to complete that module. So here for our course, they're going to be due on Sunday nights. So basically every Sunday night we'll have assignments due beginning on February 3rd, which is next Sunday, and then going through the end of the semester, which is May 26th. So again, you're going to be reading through this, and I do have questions on the syllabus quiz on this. The other thing, when we're taking our Canvas quizzes, because I'll have chapter reading quizzes, some visual quizzes from the textbook, and then I also have some other quizzes that I put on there where I have you look at some tutorial animations on different aspects of geology. But those quizzes, they're called Canvas quizzes, and they're not timed, and I allow you to take them 2 times, and I take the better score there. For the exams, you need to make sure you have quiet time and you have a good internet connection because this, you only get 1 attempt. Then I have some due dates for the exams, so those are already posted and published there. Here's some tentative course breakdown. If you need, although I'm giving you unlimited time for quizzes and exams, so but if you need any extra assistance, you can contact DESP services here at West Valley College. This course, I think on the quiz I say you need 10 to 12 hours per week. And if you think about it, it's a lecture lab, so traditionally in 1 week you would meet for 3 hours of lecture and 3 hours of lab. So that's 6 hours of on-campus face-to-face activity in a regular class. For every lecture class, for every hour that you meet, you should spend at least 1 hour on homework. So 1 to 1.5 hours. So that would add an additional about 4 hours to the course. So that's why I say you would need 10 to 12 hours per week on this course. And I recommend looking at this video that's provided by our online teaching department here. And it kind of, there's some testimonials from other students discussing how much effort and what time commitment they put into their online class. All right, so going down a little bit here, we're seeing some of the tips for success. Again, high expectations for time. We need a textbook, need a lab kit. And I want you to communicate with me, ask me questions. I'll answer your questions pretty quickly, probably on the same day. I will provide a student study forum, and I call it Questions from Students for Students. Here you can ask questions to other students. Maybe you're having trouble answering some of the study guide questions, because remember, I'm using these study guide questions to write the exams, and those study guide questions are primarily based from my lecture videos. So when I write the exams, they're going to be from my video lectures, and I have study guides that go along with those. So you can ask questions to other students on there, and then you can, and if you know the answer, you can help these other students out. So that's kind of like a study group there. I have a tentative course breakdown here of the assignments that are going to be due that week. And then as you go down toward the bottom of the course syllabus, you'll see that you can also see what quizzes are due and what weeks. I have the first month with quizzes published. I'll add these other dates as we go along here. Next, let's look at the modules. So again, this is the key where the course is presented. When you go here, you'll see right away that the title of the module will tell you what's in the module, and I have a due date. So the first two modules, one is the introduction to the course, the other one is chapter 1 and the prelude to chapter 1. That's also due on, it's actually Sunday, February 3rd. And so what you want to do, you want to click on the learning guide, and I would recommend printing these. That way you can just check them off to make sure you've covered those. And so for this intro, I want you to watch my introduction video, which is the one you're watching now, take the syllabus quiz, and then some of the labs will be using Google Earth, and I have a whole video tutorial on how to use Google Earth, how to download it, and how to use these KMZ files. So you'll have to look at that video. In this intro module, you'll see we have the course introduction and syllabus video. We have the syllabus quiz, and then here are those Google Earth information there. Now looking at chapter 1, which is again due on Sunday, February 3rd, here we'll have a learning guide, and it's going to spell out what you need to do, but you'll see that we're going to have to read chapter 1. We're going to take the quiz based on those chapter 1 readings, and also my video lectures. And then you'll have a video quiz you'll do on that. Then you'll have a visual quiz based on those reading assignments. And then we're going to do this Google Earth worksheet. And when we click on here, you'll see that I do have a video lesson. I have a couple on how to use Google Earth. And essentially what I do in this first one, because we will be doing, some of our labs will be through Google Earth, I essentially do the lab with you here. So pay close attention to how you do it, and then you will be able to do that, the answer the question. So what you'll do is, once you see my videos, you can click on the, but what you'll see is you'll watch my 2 videos on these, and then you'll see there's a series of questions you have to answer. And I go through all of these in the video tutorial, and we get the answer to these. So make sure you work on this one, this GeoTour worksheet, because we do have some other ones that will be involved with that. Now, what else is due in Module 1? We're going to do a concept map. And so a concept map is sort of like a flow chart. And I made a little video tutorial to show what features, what steps are involved in actually in my lecture that and also the textbook talks about the formation of the universe and the solar system. So there's a bunch of questions about the Big Bang and the solar nebula and the formation of the moon. You can even look at this Khan Academy video on the formation of the moon as well. And then I have another little exercise that you'll do, a little quiz that's called What Earth Scientists Do. So another thing, just as I'm seeing this, whenever you see these, this kind of sheet here, that just means it's a page, it's information, or in this case, like my video lectures or the learning guide. So that's not really an assignment, it's just information for you. Whenever you see this rocket here, that's a quiz. So those are quizzes. And then when you ever see a paper with a pencil, that's an assignment. So quizzes and assignments, those are graded. So those are assignments that you have to turn in. All right, so then as we go along, you'll see for the second week, which is due Sunday, February 10th, again, you'll have the learning guide, you'll have my videos, you'll take notes on those videos. There's a study guide for those videos. Remember, I'm using questions from these study guides for the exams. And then I have another tutorial I want you to look at and take a quiz on that. And then we're going to do the lab. So this Building a Planet lab is from your Geology lab kit. So this is the first lab. So you'll need your kit certainly by this second week to do this lab here. And so you'll see it. You're going to be, your lab comes with some rock samples and some graduated cylinders and even a little mass balance where you'll weigh your sample, determine its volume, and do some density calculations here. And again, we have a visual quiz, and then we have a discussion forum here. The geology between Europe and Africa is quite interesting. So that's how it's going to go. You go through the week, and you can see I have exam 1 posted up already, right? So it's going to be based on plate tectonics, minerals, and igneous rocks. So make sure you go through all those. And again, I'm writing these exams based on the study questions. So when we look at minerals here, again, there are the study questions that go along with these videos here. And then, so I essentially have the whole course published. I just need to add more of the due dates in here for some of these quizzes.